Okay, hello. We're finally here. Oh, I gotta go on this. So, Planks is out. For those of you who have been on my channel for a while, you already know that um, we've been waiting for this, and it's out now. It's playable, and there's so much stuff to see. Like it's all new, so I'm excited. But yeah, I'm sorry about the delay. It's been a busy couple days with Christmas and everything. So I'm recording this on Christmas Eve, but yeah, for those of you who are new, um, this is just gonna be a tutorial on how to play the game because the guns are a little complicated, so I'm gonna have to explain everything from scratch just to make sure we all know what's going on and to make sure everyone knows how to play. But this is the game. It's by Loaded Weapons Community by Rifle Fire. That's the group owner. And just so you know, I know what I'm talking about. I've been playing this game for a couple years now, since COVID at least, and I've been beta testing this game for the last couple months, and I'm glad to say it's been turning out really well, and it's deserved. It's been pretty popular right now, so it's definitely deserved. But there's some cool features about this game that honestly set it apart. You know, you actually have voice chat here, so I can talk to random people in the lobby who have their mics on, which almost everyone here does. Let's see if anyone wants to say anything. I don't think everyone's in match right now. So if we'll check out the spectate system, there's actually people doing a 4v4. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're not talking though. So anyways, yeah, there's the spectate system, which is really nice, which you don't have in Rivals. This is all in one server, so you don't get teleported to another server, which might happen in the future, but honestly, I kind of prefer it like this. But yeah, so that's the format of the game. Um, you've also have a bunch of different maps. So we'll just check out the map selections with this guy here, Sigmas of the Galaxy. And oh, I need to turn off my mic here so I don't expose what I'm doing. But yeah, you have a bunch of maps here. So we've got aim redline. That's what we're gonna select. And I'll show sort of the basics, but I'm gonna let this guy kill me. So you spawn in, right? You got your gun, and you have a pistol, and you have your ability, which is the F key for. I don't know if they're gonna change that, but we'll see. So this guy's on my left here, and that's pretty much all it is, right? You see him and you shoot him, and you can make these rounds go so fast. Like you can jump straight out of your spawn and start shooting. It goes fast, and this makes it game like this kind of game makes it easy to level up, and it's good for practice too. If you're wanting to practice other games that aren't on Roblox, this is one of the best ways to do it, honestly. And yeah, headshot is one shot, so it's pretty good. It's pretty nice, and I'm not even paying attention. This guy's kind of just walking into my shots, but I might let him kill me, just so you can sort of see. Come on, man. Well, this guy's kind of he's not a great player. He must be his first time. He's level 1. We'll give him some slack, but let's just end this. Match point. Okay. And then, here we go. We have the end little the win screen, and here I'm like doing my emote. This is nice. And you got voiceovers. So this game has so much, and it's brand new. It's been testing for a long time, and there's been a lot of work put into it. So, and there's so much to discover. I'll go over it really quickly so this video doesn't take an hour. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip the medkit ability because it's pretty simple. It's just a heal, and you press F to use it like all the other abilities. So to use the dash, you just go on abilities, and once you unlock it at level 10, you equip it, of course, in your loadout, and then we can walk over. The dash is probably one of the best abilities in the game because it can be used on almost every map, but some maps it's pretty much useless on. Like this one, for example, where you're pretty much just staying in your spawn. You can't push, but it can still be used to cross distances. So just to showcase, all you have to do is press F and it boosts you, right? A distance. So when you're crossing over this way, it can be dangerous to just peek out. But when you use the dash, it's pretty much free to just get across. They can't shoot you. Okay. Next ability is the radar ability, which is fairly simple. Oh, I already have it unlocked. So abilities, equip the radar. Okay, so again, the ability is only one time per life. So it's just F, and with the radar, you just see where the enemy is, so you can see him there. But when I go behind the wall, I see him again. And I can just, peek out and shoot him. But he heard the sound it made. Like, I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if it was loud enough, but there's a little ding. So that means he can see where I am too. Once it's used. So the best way to use it is just to, use it and then peek out right away, because it'll expose your spot right after you use it. And this unlocks at like level 20 or something, so keep that in mind. You won't be able to unlock it for a bit unless you're grinding out achievements and playing games. But the real reason we're over here in this section of the map is the exchange over here. So the contracts, you've got, this is how you level up, okay? This is the best way. So you sign a contract and you can have, okay, we've got someone talking at me, which I can change in a second, but in the contracts menu, you can activate one of each, right? And then that's how you level up. And you have them on your left side, and it just gives you money. And then you got achievements over here, which you can claim to level up. So if you haven't, if you're watching this and you already played a bunch, I would claim your achievements right now, because that's how you level up and get to level 10. That's how you get a bunch of money, okay? 1,000 XP is actually a lot, because I'm level 1 right now, and I only need... Oh, I'm level 25, but if I were level 1, I'd need 1,000 to level up, right? So it's pretty much... It's pretty easy to level up, and you've got multiple tabs, right? So I can claim all this stuff, because I already have money, luckily in the testing server. And then you got some codes here, which I will say at the end of the video. Then you have your daily rewards, which is just claim it. Second days, like, yeah, pretty easy. So, the next thing we have over here in this section of the map is the boards, the leaderboards. This is one of the best ways to get, reputation, sort of the competitive side of it. If you like going after win streaks and, ruining people's win streak, you got these ones over here. This is the live win streak holders. So these people, they haven't lost theirs yet, so they're still working on their win streak. But these people, this is the all-time one, and then of course you have most wins, wealthiest, top rated, which is like the MMR, eliminations, time played, and highest level. So that's a pretty cool section, and I found it pretty fun to actually, like, I'll look at these people and I'll join their game if they have their joins on, and I will hunt them down. So that's pretty fun, and you do it with a group, and yeah, they get pretty mad, especially with this in-game voice chat over here, because a lot of people actually have it turned on, and I would be careful though, because Roblox will warn you. If you go in the strap, you can get the Robux tab, and you can get passes, and they're pretty simple. They're just like boosters, but yeah, it'll be like that. It helps you level up pretty quick and get a lot of money if you're interested. So, and there's also the spectate system that I was mentioning before. So if you're interested in like looking at better people play because you want to improve, this is probably one of the best ways. Pretty much looks like you're playing, and this is also a way to catch cheaters. So if you press X here, you can see sort of what's going on, and you can see if this person's ESPing. So if you get in a lobby with a cheater, you think they're cheating, then you get your medal or your clipping software, your recording, and you send this to a mod in the Discord, which is attached to this video, and they'll ban them. There's a cool feature over here which I think I can test. If you type in the chat /vote kick, let's see, Schweg69. If you see in the bottom left, I can vote yes, and we only need 10 votes. Well, he might actually get kicked, but vote yes. Oh, yep, and it was kicked. So everyone's very understanding of the vote kick system, but this should only be used for cheaters, okay? And you shouldn't be trolling with it, but obviously if you really want to get someone kicked, it's very possible to make it happen. But that's, honestly, if there's no mod in the game, that's your best way of getting a cheater kicked. Okay, I'm back in Planks. If you press M for settings, there's a lot of very important settings here that'll drastically change your gameplay for the better. So you'll probably start on this new tab, which doesn't have anything because there's no settings, but I'm just going to reset my settings just to get a fresh start. But basically what you want to do is field of view is pretty simple. It's how wide your screen is going to be. So I would have that as far as comfortable because it also makes the enemies smaller. So I just keep mine at 70 because that's what I'm comfortable with. But I've probably the best players in this game have it at 90 or 110. Those are the two that I've pretty much and they've worked pretty well for myself. But I've always done the best on 70 FOV because I've just played on that. You can also change this, as it says. You can read through it yourself, but this will change your relative FOV, meaning when you scope in, it'll be the same as your widened. But if you have this off, then the 90 FOV when you scope in will turn to 70, which is I would keep this off. Contract, I would keep this on as well. It just shows what you have enabled. Preset, so this is your crosshair. This is what stays on while you're on hipfire, which is also dead accurate, as I explained before with the guns. So there's several presets that you can do, but you can also select an ID. There are websites that you can get crosshair IDs from, so if you open a new tab, and I go into cursors.pro here, I can select any cursor I want from this menu. There's circles, there's X's, there's weird ones over here, but I prefer a pink one because the white ones actually give you a disadvantage on backgrounds with or maps with white backgrounds. So keep that in mind. I prefer, blue, pink, preferably pink. I like the LQC pink dot. I just like the smaller ones, but experiment and find one that's good for you. The next thing, and you can also just change how you want it yourself, but I would keep all this at default and then just change a ID, but it's up to you to experiment as well. So if you're using like the TG dot, for example, the preset, you can also change the color and stuff. And then there's the hit marks, obviously, which I would keep enabled, but I have disabled for preference sake. So this is all in one tab. Then you have the video. You can turn on tracers. I would keep that on. Other tracers you have to keep on because then you know where you're getting shot from. It's very important to have that on. Materials turn off for performance issues. If you have it on, it'll make your game run a little worse, but turn it off and it'll run better, of course, just because it's less input. Bloom off, brightness, I would put that on max, honestly. Depth of field off, all this off. Unless you like your game looking pretty, then you can turn it on, which I probably should have it on for this video. But that's the video tab. Then you have, that's lighting. Audio, you can just turn on voiceovers. Get rid of that voice in your ear. That guy who talks, like when you're in the strap, like I'll give an example. When I'm over here and I go on a contract. Yeah, that guy right there. You can turn him off. He's kind of annoying. But then you have your settings. I would just keep all this at default. You can always just change your Roblox settings right here, and you can change your mouse DPI. So I would just do that. And then this is obviously preference as well. If you play games that have like lean as a toggle, so if you hold E to lean, then you put it at hold. But if you want to have it toggle, then you put toggle. But I have it at hold. And then you have the aim mode. If you play games like Phantom Forces, you're going to want it to be hold. Or if you play games, I don't know. I don't know what games have toggle as the aim, but it's up to you. Again, it's preference. Obviously, I have mine both at hold. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the settings. Okay, so for crates, it's pretty simple. You just come to the skin shop, and you can use the money that you got from achievements and the contracts to purchase crates. So I'll just get the briefcase crate, and then you buy it, and it'll open this little thing, and then that's pretty simple. You open like that, and you can also buy skins from the daily shop right here. So you have your legendary skins, and then you can always just check this stuff out for yourself. But then the catalog here just shows all the skins that you can get. Okay, so I'm joining a match here to demonstrate something unique about these guns that you won't find in any other game. So this is what sets it apart from Rivals and Phantom Forces. The movement is what makes the difference. So you can see the little white dot in the center of the screen. That's where the bullets go, no matter what. If you're jumping side to side, it doesn't change, right? So my teammate just killed them all, but that's all you're doing. It's the center of your screen. So when you run out, it's no matter how much you move, even if you jump, and you can spam jump too. So when you jump like this, you can even just pre-fire like that, and there's no recoil. Where'd he go? And it's simple. So that's these guns. Like, they don't have any spread. They're just a straight laser beam, and that's why I find this game so fun and rewarding when you aim train, because all those hours you spend on Kovacs are not for nothing. But these people are not great, so luckily we swept them. But you can also peek out crates like this. That's what a lot of people do. They peek out of crates, and that is a dangerous move. That would get me, honestly. Leveling up quickly. The easiest way is just by claiming your achievements. You know, and I wouldn't spend any of your money on crates, so you can claim all these. But yeah, that's probably one of the best ways to level up and get more money, because you can duplicate your money, because you get more money on achievements. And then obviously you have your codes here, which I don't know if I've claimed all of them. If you go on the exchange, which you don't even have to go over to this guy, you can just open it with this bottom left here. You can also open your profile with the bottom left, and I have a 2KD 70%, which is actually pretty good. Not to toot my own horn, but then you have your match history. Holy moly. Which is, yeah, you can have your RR, which is like ELO. I have 182, which is not a lot. I've lost a decent amount. And then you have your win streak, which is very important, because you can go streak hunting for people. And since it's public lobbies, you can find anyone you want and hunt their streak. Especially that top player who's playing right now, you can find him and you can ruin his streak. And then there's also where you access your stats, and I've only have a record of 6, which is kind of unfortunate. Your time played, losses, wins, all that stuff. And you have your skins as well, right down here. And you have a title too, which is being added. Then, so yeah, in your exchange, you can type codes. So once this game gets 1K likes, which it might soon, by the time you're seeing this video, just redeem it like that. But doesn't have 1K likes yet, so not the video, sorry, the game. I don't know if I said game or video, but anyways, once the game gets 1K likes, you like the game, and you get the 1K code, and then you redeem. Then I've already redeemed this one, but type release like that, all caps, if that's how you spell release right, and you can redeem it. And then the one I haven't claimed yet is money, with not all caps, and I got money. That's what it looks like when it works. If it doesn't work, like I just type code, it'll just show up as nothing. So make sure you have sound on when you're playing the game, because sound cues are very important to know when your enemies have healed. You can also hear footsteps if you listen real hard, and gunshots, of course. Then you can also hear people if you have the mic on, so you'll be able to hear sort of what they're doing if they're making a plan. And you have the abilities. So if the radar, if someone uses a radar, it'll do like a pinging noise, and it'll indicate where they are, sort of relative to your hearing, if that makes sense. If you have like a good headset, I guess. And yeah, so I recommend joining the Loaded Weapons community, which will be, I might even put it on the screen here, but yeah, join that Discord for updates and all that stuff. If you want to be a tester, you can also join the tester server. You might even be able to play the Christmas update before it comes out. And what else? And there's mod applications. So yeah, they're already released, but if you go on the Discord and you see the announcements channel, the mod applications are out, and you can apply. I forget the due date, but you can apply for a mod, and you can ban all those cheaters. and make sure everything's, going clean around here. Be like a sheriff, I guess, if you're into that. If you just want to get more involved in the community, I would join. And it's a pretty nice community. I've been around for a while, and pretty much everyone is pretty friendly. But it's also pretty funny too. Like some people get a lot of people play this game in VC, and it gets pretty funny. So I would join if you're looking for something to do. At least if you get bored of, you know, same old rivals, same old arsenal. Joining community is one of the best ways to, you know, enjoy yourself. But yeah, so we've got the Christmas update, which is coming out on the 26th, and by the time you watch this video, it might have already came out. And if you want to report a cheater as well, you can go to the Discord again, open a ticket, and make sure you record, preferably on the spectate over here, and just clip them with the X key. You can see sort of where the enemies are, and pretty simple, right? Clip them, send it to the mod, and they'll get them banned. So no need to worry if you have a cheater in your lobby. You can just report it easily. But I think that's it. So yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested, join the Discord, and I recommend liking the game. And if you guys want to see more content like this on Planks, let me know. And if I missed anything, let me know in the comments too, because honestly, this game just came out and I haven't played it that much. And there's people who have been playing for, triple, quadruple my time on this game specifically. But yeah, so I would join right now because you can get a head start, and all these people that are level 0, level 1, they're going to start leveling up quick. So if you want to unlock those newest things, because the longer the game goes on, the higher the level cap is going to be for the newer items. So I would get started right away. But yeah, I think that's it for now. And yeah, so conclusion. I might have to edit a conclusion in there, but maybe I'll just leave it like this. I don't know. I might get too lazy. We'll see.